I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
Hello and welcome to Silent Hill 2, part 3. I can count past 1, that's good to know. Sorry, I was like, that is 3 fingers, right? I hope you're all going absolutely fantastic. I am very happy because I'm going to be shoving James's hand into strange, dark, moist places, which is just thrilling. But yes, hello Shadow and Barry, of course. It is a bit of a banger today from Pretzel, isn't it? Rather surprising. And Sleepy as well. How are you going? Who is Pretzel? So Pretzel is, it's basically free software you can use. You can download anywhere, and it's like this giant app type thing that you can get, and it just plays random music. So that's like, you know how like I have random music when I BRB or intro or outro? It's just Pretzel. It's a free thing, and it's called Pretzel. So we refer to it as Pretzel. You thought Pretzel was a real person. I wish it was. And hello Ozzy, how are you going? I like how Barry is like just the music app that Talos uses. Talos, when asked a question, let me ramble for 20 minutes about the answer. But let's get, oh, hang on, I have to oh no. No, it's fine, guys. Don't worry. The cursed book is still here. Thought I'd lost it for a second. Because I want to get through this. So, we'll start with 1. What is the difference between a teacher and a train? The teacher says, spit out your gum, and the train says, choo-choo. Sometimes I regret my life choices. Usually when Andy's involved. I don't want to put my hand in moist places. You don't want to put your hand in moist, dark places. Oh, so, what I did end up doing, guys, was I went and I got the needle. So, the needle, because it was in a teddy bear that we actually saw last stream that I looked at. And the one problem we're kind of running into with Silent Hill 2 is certain things won't activate unless I've put James like the exact exact millimeter to an angle. So that's why we kind of missed it on our first run, was I had to like squeeze him in weird near the teddy. But we've got that now. So in theory, let's go. I think I brought us back to the door. Can we burn this book? Can we burn this book? I'm actually considering, Shadow, once we get through it, filming me burning it for you all and putting that in the Discord. I had that idea, and I was speaking to somebody the other day. I was like, once I finish it, I think I should just do a ceremonial burning to like vanquish the evil. But hello, Rubber. How are you going? Yay! It's so bad. Bad enough to kill my brain cells. Oh, so this is the thing. Now I believe we have to combine. Yes. Okay. And now. Okay. Very finicky. Can I? Do I just? No? Okay. So combine. And then combine. It looks like I can't use that here. Well, why? Okay, do you want me just to stare at the hole? There's something stuck in the drainage pipe. Yes, the hole is too small. I can't get my hand inside to reach it. What should I do? Maybe if I had a long, narrow tool of some kind. I too keep a piece of hair with me at all times. I know, right? I love that we found it in a box. We certainly can't donate the book. We can't put the atrocity on other people. We could curse an orphanage. You're right, actually, Shadow. That's what we could do. We could take the book to oh my god, take it to like the local. It's not long enough. Okay, so you admit that you see the hole, James. You admit that you see the hole. So when I go in here and I combine this, James, I thank you. So mad at James. James and his hole. Hair, guys, it's useful. Remember, if you see someone with long hair, they're not just a person, they're also a possible tool. You just have to cut the hair. How the hell did he manage to get keys of that size? I got an elevator key. Jesus, that's massive. What, very inventive, James. Very MacGyver of you. All right. Going well, but the weekend is almost over. I agree with Barry. But yes, how are you, Robert? How are you going? Nice and easy. Do we have an oh, we got an elevator this way. Oh, and this is a dead body. Look at it. I did that with my murder stick. And I used an elevator key. I don't know what it is, because obviously there's no other way for the game to communicate these things to me. But whenever James reads out, like, he has those little things, I always read it out like a little kid that's come up to you and is just like, look, I found a worm. Like, just, I don't know why I'm mean to James. So, I just like, where have we discovered everything on the second floor. Yeah, like everything on the second floor. The first floor was the one that had the the apartments. The first floor was the one that had like the whole, yeah, it's got everything blocked off. It looks like actually that is an E, so I think that this will take us to that section. Oh wow. I love when the arrow comes into play. It's so jarring. Oh, it glows! That's high tech of this musty old stained elevator. What a lovely surprise. Okay, so that's the elevator. Can I? Oh, I can hear breathing. Hey, what happened to Maria? Should we check on Maria? Oh, it looks like the lock is broken. God, whoever's breaking all these locks. Let's just open all the doors. Oh, that's a nice park. This is creepy. Look at this lovely, oh look, whoa. Okay, why are there so many like thrown away televisions? Like surely these TVs could be used for something. Yes, use your head, James. James, use your head, get it, James. James, show me your magic head. Come on, James. Okay, yeah, no, he can't see anything else. I love James's head, it's like a bloodhound thing. Like, go James head, go. Of all the passwords I have, you'd think I would remember what Twitch was seeing as it always opens it on my computer. I hate when you forget a password, right? It's the worst thing. And you're like, oh shoot, what was that password? This is a very park bench to have in a hospital. Oh, I just like to sit on the park bench and feed the insane people. The patients. Oh, hey. Oh, no! Okay, the evil child is half hidden. Is it going to be like a hideous monster? Oh, that teddy bear has a star on its chest. Anyway, oh god, no, the child. Okay, it's looking normal. I was half expecting, oh, I haven't seen its face. I'm half expecting it to turn around and just be teeth.
Huh?
No, okay, it's the horrible child.
You know my name?
It has not become a demonic monster yet. It's
Eddie
just
told me.
regular demonic.
Big fat blabbermouth.
Jesus
How do
Christ.
you know about
Hello,
Mary?
Former, how are you going?
What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No,
Yeah,
I won't.
I will, if it helps, little girl. I'll yell at you. God, I hate that little girl. She stepped on our hand once, and I've got a grudge against her for
I
life.
was friends with Mary.
You were,
Met at the hospital.
you were friends with an adult
It was
woman.
last
Okay.
year.
I'm sure you two had lots in
Liar.
common.
Laura,
He did yell at her. Oh my god.
Fine, don't believe me.
Well,
what?
isn't
Last year.
wasn't Mary dead for
Mary
like
was
several
already-
years? Mary's already dead. Oh god, little girl
I'm
used
sorry, Laura.
confusion. Confusion is super
Anyway,
effective on James.
Let's go.
But why? Why? Leave her here with her creepy teddies in the dark.
We
What?
can talk about this later.
What?
This is no place for a kid.
Now you're concerned, James?
There are all sorts of strange things around here. I can't believe you haven't even gotten a scratch on you.
The little kid is a strange
should
thing
I?
around here. You never. The
Wait,
child
wait,
is evil.
there's
It's
something
clear
I
that the.
gotta get.
Later, okay?
But it's really important.
What is it?
A letter from Mary.
Man, the
Huh?
child.
I wanna go get it.
Like,
Is
look
that
at
okay?
that is so
Yes,
classic horror
yes.
movie child. Yes, now that you've got something that I want, James is like, yeah, go do that. Why does Talos refer to the children as it?
Come on, hurry up.
Is it in there?
Oh no! Because one, I think it's a
Yeah,
demonic
in the back.
child. I don't think it's a regular child, so I don't think it's. Okay, James, don't go in there. This is clearly a trap.
What are you doing, Laura?
It's clearly a trap.
Further back in the desk.
Dude, no, use the child. Make the child fetch. What is going? Is Pyramid Head going to? Oh God.
What are you doing?
Ha ha.
Oh
I tricked you.
God,
Open the
no!
door, Laura.
What the hell?
I'm a liar, right?
Well, you are, and you're horrible, and I hate you. And if I have my way, I'll kill you.
Huh?
Yes, open the door. There's something.
What's
Yes,
the
James,
magic
knocking is
word?
going. Please, anything. James, get out of this.
Laura?
Okay. I guess it won't open it. I
Oh.
think I'll just leave you like this.
You snotty
Ew.
little brat!
Dead.
Open up!
Well, one, can I just point out, James, this really is your fault. You shouldn't have got.
Laura?
What the hell is it? Like, mutated flesh patients in a bed? If there was ever a time for me to use my gun, now is the time. Oh my God. And hello, Greg. How are you going? I hope you're going well. You go first, Ted. The door is obviously going to look. I know, right, Greg? It obviously was going to look behind us, and it did. And now we have shotgun time. Yes, 100% shotgun time. These are creepy. It's absolutely disgusting. Okay, so I'm going to kill the flesh monsters. You just... Oh, okay. You know what? They're not too bad. They're allowing me to murder them. Oh, look at them. I mean, if you're into feet, I guess they're fine. Like, are you... What are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, no, James! Oh, This is definitely some random person on the internet's fantasy we're seeing play out right here with the feet strangling. But I can't get James out of it. It's not my fantasy game. Are you dead? Oh God! The feet are coming for you, James! This is... I do not like the feet. New Guard Codex is disappointing for my Scion boys. Yes. Poor Yarick. We knew him well. Uh-oh. Okay, so I killed the feet monsters, and now I seem to be passing out.
James.
Oh, hey. Is this Mary or Maria? Turn this down.
James.
Well, that was... Okay. Oh, no. Oh. That was very well timed, actually. That fit very well with the aesthetic. This seems like a waste of shotgun shells. Yeah, like, I'm assuming that when he was oh, I'm actually quite hurt. So I am actually quite hurt. You know what? We'll go back to our stick. Maybe I could have whacked them to death. I'm going to guess Nick, Chad, and Laura. Did you finish the quarry? I did finish the quarry, Greg. I did finish it, and unfortunately, Laura died. So you are right. Laura died. Nick lived. Chad lived. Oh my God, the character everyone loves died. What's her face? Sassy McPants McGee face. What's her face? Everyone was like, oh, it's that lady. Let's fawn over her. The one that everyone fawned over. And told Chad about the car thing. She died. I got her hideously ripped apart by a werewolf. Also, Greg, I had a giant sulk once Laura died. And I've never flipped so fast on a game. I went from being like, this is wonderful, to like, fine, I'm going to ruin everyone's day. I wanted Laura to live, but she got stabbed to death. It was very upsetting. Oh! And other dude, Dylan. Dylan died, right? Did I kill Dylan? I think I killed Dylan. I think a werewolf ate him. Yeah, I killed a few. But the others survived. Emma lived. And our savey spot. And save. Did the old lady make a— oh, the old woman? No, I murdered her so fast, Greg. Like, within a heartbeat. That was like, oh, I'm so happy. I was so pleased for the rest of the playthrough that I'd murdered the hell out of that woman. Because her family, like, they killed Laura. They killed Laura, and I had to have vengeance, so I killed her beforehand, but no, it was a really fast death. Like, there was just no hesitation. But I did save, Emma's friend, the one that, like, I made pick up a toy at some point that never came back, now that I think about it. But I want to replay the quarry, Greg, because I want to do it. I want to see the other outcomes. I've been told there's some amazing outcomes. Yes, Velma! Abby survived, yes. Yes. Thank you. Okay, Miss Sass, Caitlin, yes. If you don't shotgun her in the face, she is wildly racist. Oh! It's best not to hear her opinions. Okay, good to know that I made the right choice by brutally murdering her. I didn't like her. She was going a bit crazy. Oh, okay, so hang on. Is there anything in the garden? Like, it looks like the lock is broken and can't open. We just come... Like, this is it. I'm not missing anything here, am I? I'm not sure where we're supposed to head next, but I think this is it. I think this is... Yeah, there's not much here. I'm just getting wet at this point, which is probably good. I mean, it's a very dirty looking hospital. I bet James wants a shower. But that comes into play if you do it right. Oh, so the toy does come into play. It's part of the everyone lives. Oh, really? It's part of the everyone lives option. I'm gonna have to look it up because I really, like, I tremendously enjoyed the quarry, even once they took my beloved Laura away. I understand that it was my fault she got brutally murdered. I still think the game should, like, so what ended up happening, Greg, was I accidentally, got Nick shot by Laura. I meant to, like, not do it, so I used one of my death revives on saving him, and I came to regret it very much. Whack! Goodbye, nurse. Mutated nurse Joy. God, that would make Pokemon. Do you know what? I bet in a universe where these were the nurse Joys, Pokemon would be a lot less injured because people would just not be willing to have to go to the Pokecare, right? Like, imagine you've injured your Pokemon and then to get it healed, you have to go to this hideous monster that's trying to eat your face. Not the Pokemon, just yours. If you do end up playing it, I highly recommend trying to kill everyone. Just a full murder playthrough. How quickly does the game go if you're just trying to, like, murder them all? I'd be down for that. Get your health drink. Get your health drink, James. We're going to need that. I'm sure. And then... that, and it looks like the lock is broken and it cannot be opened. Oh, a restroom! Nothing awful ever happens in public restrooms. Well, you know what? I can't even get in that one, so I'm just... Oh! Alright. We're screwed. Okay, everything is locked. Wait, did I go into that? No, that door's locked. I can't go into the bathroom. The shower. Oh, wait, hang on. There looks like there's more in that shower room. Come on, James. Let's go get you that shower area. Let's see what strange things we can... Oh, wait, no, I can't get in there. Damn it, James! Wait, hang on. No, I can't get in there. Okay. This is the game where I just go, oh, can I? No, I can't get in there. It's a very exciting game. I guess then we just have to head... Did I get... So we've woken up. I guess maybe we could go see Maria. But you end up missing a lot of the, it's not as fast, it's faster but not as much as you'd think, but you end up missing a lot of the cinematics towards the end because, well, nobody is there. I kind of find that hilarious, like, just no one's there to do them. Just like my nightmares, every door is unusable. You're just stuck in the nightmares. You don't want to use this elevator. James, use James, use the godforsaken elevator, James. This is what I mean by, like, it gets really finicky. But it ends up changing the credit podcast because it's all unsolved rather than pinning the murders on a bunch of camp counselors. Ah! Okay, that is really cool. Number 3. That Big Daddy sound. That is not how to drink any fluid. Oh, there's hands. I literally then did the most incorrect way of drinking. I did, for my own winning, I did make it so the opening of the can was finally facing me the right way, but I went to pour it and, like, my mouth was here and the can was here, and so the liquid went down the gap. And that's not how you drink from a can, everyone. This is your PSA of how not to drink from a can. Making sure the can is in my mouth. Oh, that's creepy. Hi. Goodbye, nurse. Oh, there's painting. Okay, so the hospital's changed. I don't remember this door. You know about a Dimension 20, the College Humor D&D thing? No. But that sounds interesting. Is that like a podcast or something, or what is that? I've seen clips of that, never got around to watching it. I've never seen someone fail to drink from a can this many times. I'm pretty good at failing at drinking from a can, Sleepy. Out of all the things, like, what it is, I'm very, very successful at taking normal tasks that you can complete without even thinking and failing it. It makes me unique and dangerous to be around. Look at all the ways that I can fail to do basic functions. Just makes life a little bit more exciting, really. Like, hey, where's my energy drink? I don't know. It's all on the ground. How did that happen? Oh, good, a door opened. Brilliant for us. Oh, good, some stuff in there. Like, we'll just oh, there's a piece of paper on the bed. Exciting. I bet it has words. It's just some doodle. Ha, something is written on it. She is an angel. No one knows, only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along the bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins she devours them. Sin and sinner alike. She saves me. She is an angel. Alright, so I'm you know what? I never actually used this goddamn handgun. I think I've used it once. Are you dead? Oh god, that's a bit... What are you doing? Oh my god, the handgun is less effective than the bat. I feel like they die quicker with the bat. That was a lot of bullets just to have her have a seizure on her fallen friend. My roommate pays for the Dropout TV subscription, so I don't know how accessible it is, but if you find them, it's great. Oh, okay, so just a really good D&D one. I can hear footsteps. In high school, we had to do a poetry book, so I wrote 8 poems about how I hated our pet cat. What was with your pet cat? How come you hated your pet cat so much? That's hilarious. Oh, cat, how I hate you. I would much prefer a hat. Alright. Lady. No, not the elevator! How do I... Let James out. Let James out of elevator. God, okay. Okay, I wanted the door. Yeah, I can't click it. Alright, so... I'm guessing that we're looking for something to... Like, I'm guessing with hands that we're looking to put something on them. Like a box or something. So we'll find it. You're allergic to cats. Yes, I also have a minor allergy to cats. It's very annoying. Because growing up, people did have cats, and it was not great for me. Like, it's very, very minor. So, like, I can... Oh, is Maria now... Oh, no. Okay, so Maria is gone. I thought I was pressing E on the thing. This is Maria's room. Oops. I was trying to take the medication, and then I clicked... There are empty medicine bottles. Where... Here. Is that what Maria was taking? Is Maria sick now, too? What? Okay, so I can't... Oh, God. That's some heavy breathing, isn't it? What happens if a cat is near you? Do you break out completely, Greg, if a cat is near you? Or do you get like the itchy eyes, runny nose type stuff? I'm allergic to cats as well. It sucks because I really want to adopt a cat. It does suck, doesn't it, Rubber? I think poor Ozzy got his cat and then he ended up finding out he's allergic, so he has to take medication as well. Like, because there is some like great medication you can take for the cats, like with them now. Oh Jesus! You're a bit different looking, like a little bit more muddy. Where did you come from? Are you like the sewer edition of the Dirty Nurses? Jesus Christ. No. I think you need to die now. You're a little bit foul. I'm just going to keep whacking you until I feel better about myself. Oh. Oh wait, no. How did you do that, James? How did you move the corpse? I love moving corpses. It's like one of my #1 favorite things in a game. He kicked it. I know he did. I saw it. The best thing in a game is when you can move a... Actually, So I like any game that allows you to move the dead body, because I think that's neat. My favorite thing was in Fallout 3 when I collected all the dead body parts I could, and I made a giant pile on like the medical bed in Fallout 3, and I called it Sticky after one of the NPCs. That was great. I think of Sticky all the time. I miss Sticky. Whoop. I call it a bad superpower. I can sense cats without seeing them. You can just sense them. You get the itchy eyes, runny nose, your asthma acts up, and sometimes you get hives. Yeah. I never got the hives, fortunately, from memory, but all the other stuff. Gotta get rid of it at that point. I'm assuming that, like, Sleepy Greg's family members forced the cat upon him. There are some hypoallergy cats out there. My cousin got a specific short-hair breed that didn't trigger his allergies whatsoever. Plus, you can get the naked cat. The Sphinx cat, I think it is, like the naked wrinkly one that people are horrified of. They had them before I moved in with them, so I get it. They were outside cats, so it wasn't bad at all, and my stepmom kept a very, very clean house. Fair enough. You were there for the Sticky arc. Yes, see, Drawber, you remember Sticky. Sticky was the best. Sticky was... Oh, there was something to murder back here. I miss Sticky. I'm tempted just to find some crazy mod for Fallout 3 and recreate it again. Time to die. And how are you going, brother? Oh my god, just bash its face in. Go on. This one's much cleaner than the other one. I don't want a ball sack in the shape of a cat talus. But it could be a great conversational piece. I keep going out that thing. I don't want to go out that thing. Think of the conversational pieces you could have. Like, hey, everybody, trust me, this isn't my ball sack come to life. It's, in fact, a cat. Here at Meow. That's how you can tell that you don't have... It's not a ball sack, because it's meowing. Now, I might not be a man, but I'm 99% sure that testicles don't meow, so I think that's a good way to tell the difference between the two. Okay, so we've cleaned out the storeroom. Us. Now go through... I can never not... Whenever that sort of comes up, that topic, I just think of that episode of South Park where Randy's bouncing around because he's given himself oh god, I can't say it. Testicle cancer. I know that there's another word and I can't say it, but Randy's bouncing around on them. Fantastic episode. That's gonna do my head in. I know that word. God damn it. Okay, so wait, behind us is a thing. So there is... Okay, it's locked. So that is locked. That's why I can't get in there. Those allergy symptoms sound really sucky. They do not sound good. Yeah, allergies blow, which is why you're lucky I adopted you instead of giving you half the bad genes. That's great. I was looking into a Sphinx. There's no guarantee they won't trigger allergies, and they're kind of high maintenance to take care of their oily skin. So wait, they can actually also trigger allergies, Rubber? Because I thought that they, without the hair, that was the problem, but interesting. I can be around a cat without getting itchy. I feel so powerful. You're like, I can be near the cats and not fall prey to them. The cats have no power over you. Oh, the buttons don't move. That's fine. And I think we've investigated. Oh, this looks a bit different. You know what? Looks like we've investigated everything here, so I guess we'll go up to the next floor. Because why not? Where was that? Like, I kept... There's the stairwell. Alright. Away we go, everybody, I guess. I'm just going up floors. So we know that, like, it looks like the lock is broken. Oh. Okay. Although I remember my grandma's cat used to wait at the top of the stairs just to scratch me when I walked by, so cats might not be a fan of you, Sleepy. Looked into Rex breeds at all. Right. You can also be allergic to skin cells, saliva, and urine. It's not specifically the dander. Right. Okay. I know for myself, at least, it was the dander. I don't... Like, that makes sense. Like, what you're saying does make sense. Now that I think about it. So we're on floor 3. Right. So on floor 3, so that makes sense that that's locked. And this is floor 2. And we're definitely... No. Okay. I'm not confused. I'm just disorientated. They look very similar. Go down 1. Did I go up to 3? I did go up to 3, didn't I? It's locked and the lock is broken. So how do I... get in then? It's... Okay, what if I go all the way down? What do I find if I go all the way down here? This is... I feel like I'm playing a very casual game because I'm doing it with one hand. Alright, so this is... It's locked. So the door is locked. So it looks like I have to use the elevator. By the looks of it. My grandma's evil cat was named Bud, and he lived for 22 years. Oh, wow. Spite and hatred is a fountain of youth, I guess. I have heard that. If you hate something long enough, you can just live forever to cause it chaos. That's like what pets do. Alright, so... Everywhere is locked but here. So that means that we've only got the elevator in the other way to go. So let's turn you around, James. Come on. Got places to find, James. Magical, wonderful places and things to do. Memories to remember, women to chase after and question whether or not we think they're real or possibly our dead wife. Always so much fun. Alright, so... Ooh, to the lift. Evil cats live forever. It's the power of cats. Smurf also lived to her 20s. Ah, that was the cat's name. Anything named Smurf must not be trusted. This is true. This is why Gargamel knew that you should consume the Smurfs. Which, isn't that a strange, like, plot for that children's show? It was all about a man trying to eat the little blue people who just wanted to live happy lives. Like... it was a metaphor for how companies will devour us, and that's all that they really want. Can I go to number 2? Okay. Alright, yep, there we go. If we go to the lift, do you have the basement storeroom key? I don't have the basement storeroom key. Where is that on floor? I don't think I do. I have Barry. I've got... I don't. Stores energy by relieving pain. Effects are powerful. Ooh, I'm actually in pain. I've got a knife. Did I ever the blood is stained with something red. The blood is stained with something red. Letter from Mary. In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place. Waiting for you. That's very ominous. A photo of Mary. When she was still healthy. Oh, no, I don't need to adjust the volume on that. Just realized I've never really looked at and reload. No, we're fine. Okay, I do not. Yeah, it's really weird that he wants to eat them. He's just like, I want to eat Smurfs. I bet Smurfs are delicious and will withhold judgment on Gargoyle until I've tried one myself. Do you think they taste like berries, like actual blueberries type thing? So you're saying, Barry, go to level 3? Oh, it's on floor 2. So I was going to floor 2. Okay, never mind. Hang on. Ampule is rare full heal, so she drank it already. Oh, I didn't. I've still got it. I've got my health drink. I drank my health drink. I've still got the ampule. I have butterscotch ice cream. Oh my god, that sounds... Hang on. What floor am I on? I need to stop, like, looking around at chat and then back at the... Leon, touch the button! Not Leon. God damn it! I shouldn't have played Resident Evil 4 before I played this. James! James, I swear to God. James, touch the buttons. Stop dancing, James! There we go. Okay, floor 2. There we go. Cool. I actually was very worried that I somehow managed to do that.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. What's up? This is Jeff from the Overwatch team.
And Bad Food, thank you so much for the good vibes. Oh, I'm being attacked. Hang on, let me go whack it with my stick. And thank you so much for the follow as well. I super appreciate it. Are you a big Silent Hill fan? Oh, I'm just gonna bash this woman's brains in. Hang on. Oh, Jesus, there's another one. Oh, fortunately, it seems to be content to watch me kill its companion. Did you not like her? I never liked her. She always took the best pipe. But now I want your whacking stick. It's clearly more powerful. No, you can't have my whacking stick. I'm James. Slightly inferior with my stick. There you go, guys. We just had a nice little skit. Oh my god, kill her, James. Seriously, I just had a whole little skit talking about your stick. And here you are letting... I bet you're really injured now. Oh, you know what? You're not too bad. Yeah, you can have one. I have. You know what? I didn't need that actually. Never mind. I've wasted his energy. Can't wait to see the remake on PC. Yes, that looks very interesting. I'm glad I'm playing this one now because I'd love to see what they end up doing when they do the remake for the PC. Is there anything you want to see them either change in a Bad Boon or like you've heard about them like tweaking that's got you really excited? And that for anyone else who's also waiting for this to come out on the PC. I don't know what Barry tastes like, but probably not Barry. Barry tastes. Oh, did I say Barry? Oh, Berry. Berry is what I meant to say. Did I say Barry before? I meant berry, like because Smurfs are blue. Do you think they taste like blueberries, not Barry berries? Ew. Robot berries. Feed Barry. He's a robot, Greg. Barry's a robot. They just need microchips. You warm up some microchips occasionally. You know, you smother it in data cables, and they're happy. You don't need to feed robots too often. What is in here? Was that all? Was it just the one health thing? Alright, James, come on. If Barry's a robot, does that mean he is he eats AA batteries? Barry, what is your favorite kind of battery to eat? Do you like AA, AAA batteries? Do you like the big D batteries? What batteries do you like, Barry? Because I just give Barry whatever batteries have run out of power in my controller. He doesn't eat often. Oh, what's this? I got the basement storeroom key. Good. Oh, what's this? The piece of paper on the bed. I was locked up inside the basement's basement. It was so small and dark, and I was so afraid, and Talos is not reading this note out in the appropriate voice. I dropped my precious ring, but I will never ever go back there. Why am I reading out everything like this today? Like, this really serious note. AA batteries are good for a treat. Normally it's just microchips. They have a nice spice to them. You think feeding Barry is a good thing, but he's a robot and doesn't need to eat, but she forces him to eat food anyway. Here, Barry, try these roasted batteries. 9V, you get that nice zap. The nice zap on a 9V. I feel like the original Silent Hill needed to remake more. Yeah, that's kind of, like, it's weird that they're doing number 2, but not number 1. I would have thought they would redo number 1. But I guess, like, the vibe I've been getting is that everyone sort of liked number 2 even more. But I'm shocked that they're not redoing number 1. You'd think they'd do like 1 through to 3 and just release it as a big pack. So got in the hospital room, just an ordinary dry cell battery. There you go. Speaking of batteries, Barry, doesn't this look delicious? Today I saw a lot of Christmas decorations in shops, small trees and stuff. Was thinking about buying some and turning them into Warhammer terrain. Oh, see, that's clever. Thanks, Christmas, for coming. I was in the shops the other day, and it was like this is yesterday. So it was Saturday, and I kid you not, there was this man and woman dressed as Mr. and Mrs. Claus walking around, handing out candy canes. Unfortunately, only to small children and not to me. I didn't get a candy cane. I wanted one. But I was not a small child. And then they also had with them, clearly like this like teenager who's like 14 or 15, and they were dressed as a giant present, like this giant box. And like this teenager's face had the perfect expression of like, I don't want to exist on this planet anymore. It was glorious. Like, you just know that this is clearly this kid's grandparents and they've roped them into it, and it was like, it was suffering incarnate on this kid's face. Talazan Art Commission. Jeff gleefully forcing biscuits and gravy into Barry's air vent grill. I love it, drama. That would be great. I look forward to torturing everyone with that. Apparently they lost the OG files for something like, really? They actually lost the original files for Silent Hill. And so is that like why they're not remaking it? They're like, guys, the effort to remake this is going to be too much. Oh, there's blood here. Let me just make sure I've checked everything else. It's not even December yet. That is what that kid would have had in their head on repeat. As you expect from Junior Claus. I know. From Junior Claus. This kid forced to dress up. Please tell me they had tinsel and stuff on the tree. The tree. And bad joke, Aussie. But no, that's really interesting about Silent Hill 1 if they lost the files. That's... Alright, so this is Aussie's joke. Why did the... Yay or nay, everyone. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses to class? Because her students were so bright. I mean, it's a joke, I guess. I'm glad that we're all having the horrors of Andy Griffith inflicted upon us evenly. The real answer is nay, 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 nay. I wish for the book to burn. I'm glad. The sooner we get through this book, everyone, the sooner I will burn it, okay? And I will make sure I film the burning of this. I'll do like a time lapse of it burning to death, set to like some jazzy music in the background, and we can just burn Andy Griffith. I'm sure it would be fine. I got a new air fryer. Maybe I could air fry it to death. That was bad. That was bad. Like, I swear to God, I have this, and this has good jokes in it. It says dad jokes, but they're good. I actually shouldn't speak it up too much because I've only read a couple, and if the rest are really bad, then you guys are going to be like, tell us what. There's something that looks like a refrigerator. There's something that looks like a refrigerator. So it's not a refrigerator, it looks like one. And joke. Okay, so Former, the bad joke from you. All right, how many jokes left? This much of the book left. This section, we've done that. We've come so far. Let the torture continue. Where do belly buttons go to school? The Naval Academy. All dad jokes are good though. Technically, these would count as dad jokes, but I think we can burn this. That's a nay. You're going to throw it in the fire and it won't burn. Oh my God, can you... What page are we up to out of it? We're on page 205 out of page... Let me see... 292. Some of the pages, though, don't have jokes. They've just got pictures. That wasn't as bad as you expected. No, those are Andy jokes. They aren't dad jokes. And all you know about Silent Hill is the fog. So, yeah, open it up. What's in the fridge? Only Spider-Man's dead girlfriend is probably in the... Okay, so I can't open that myself. Do I need, like... It's no good, the door is too heavy to open by myself. Do we need, like, a crowbar or a friend? Alright. Okay, so... Either we find the little girl and force her to help us. We find, Eddie and force him to help us. Or maybe Maria will turn back up and help us. Or I can find a crowbar. Indiana Jones is the fridge. Indiana Jones is in the fridge. That was pretty good wordplay. That one was a yay. Yeah, Greg does better jokes than Andy Griffith. Greg does better jokes than Andy. Okay, so we have a fridge. We have a basement key. And we have Kellis trying to remember how the hell to find the basement. I like how there's a fridge drawing there. So I guess we'll go back. Was it on floor 1? Do we want to go to 1? Silence does better jokes than Andy Griffith. That's very true. I just think, right, because this book was in my local Big W. So Big W is like the equivalent of Walmart for the Americans. Just think, like, it was there, just piled up, of the innocent people who have gone in there, and they're like, oh, little Tamantha, or whatever, is having a birthday. I've got to get her a gift. And they're like, I want to get them a joke book. And they pick up this joke book. And now they give it to Tamantha, and Tamantha has had to read it. And, like, poor Tamantha is now ruined for life because she read the Andy Griffith book, and her humor is never the same. How many people have been cursed by Andy Griffith? I'm assuming that this is on the first floor. Tamantha, yes. Tamantha, the child that Andy Griffith has cursed forever. Basement is through the stairs, so I think you need to go to floor 3 to get into the stairs. Oh, okay. Well, actually, shouldn't I... No, okay, yeah, you're right indeed, Barry. I can't, everything's locked. It's all changed on me. This is, okay, when they remake Silent Hill 2, because they are doing the remake, I want them to make it so that when you interact with something, you actually interact. The struggle with getting him to touch stuff is real. I just need you to touch everything, okay? That's not a good name. What? Barry's familiar with the basement. This is true. Barry is like straight onto where the basement is. He's like, I know where all the basements are. Wait, hang on. Barry, don't I... Oh, okay. Hang on. So, no. So... Problem. Right. Unless I take the other staircase? Is that the idea? Is that I need to take the other staircase down? I'm guessing. Andy Griffith lives in Melbourne, Shadow. Oh, so I can actually go hunt down Andy for us, everybody. I can pay Andy a visit. Hey, Andy, chat wanted to have a word with you. Being Ranger with favorite terrain. Your favorite terrain, basement. What bonuses do you get to basement? Big W stands for Big Woolworths. It doesn't, does it? Like, look, honestly, I would love it if that's what it stood for. I've never actually asked what Big W stands for, but like, that would be hilarious. I would love it if that's what it legitimately stands for. I was wrong. Those signs are totally nuts. Totally nuts. What do they do? If you're a ranger, you better have a spell Good Berry. Best spell. Alright, so we're off to go to the basement. Down we go, James. Nothing bad is ever in the basement. Have you guys seen the film Cabin in the Woods? Because, I'm gonna have James touch everything. Let's summon all the demons. Wait, what's the joke book called? The joke book? It's called The Treehouse Joke Book. The Treehouse Joke Book. Okay. Like, for children that get banished to the treehouse and need extra punishment? I was screaming. I used the basement store key. Let's go, James. Ooh! There's a shelf here. There are red handprints on the shelf. Immediately when I see blood, I just do it. Move the shelf. Move the shelf. Move the shelf. Always touch and move. What have we found? A smallish hole. Excellent. Good. What's in the small hole? Go into the hole. Actually, is there anything else around here? We're fine. Let's go into the small hole.
James.
Oh God,
Mary?
Maria. Oh God, I forget how
Maria.
scary her face is.
It's you. I
Don't
thought
sound
you
too
were...
disappointed.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway, what do you mean anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me.
Hey.
I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me?
What?
All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life.
All you care about is your dead wife.
You care less about me.
Oh, I don't know you. You look like my fake wife. But like.
No, I
Then
just...
stay with me.
Oh my God.
Don't ever leave me alone.
This is getting dramatic.
You're supposed to take care of me.
Why? I don't know you. Other than the fact that you have the flesh of my dead wife.
What about Laura? Did you find her?
What are we doing?
Yeah,
this is such a whiplash
she ran
conversation.
away.
We've got to find her.
Why are we adopting a creepy child as our pseudo baby? Oh my
You
God.
really seem to care about her. Do you know her?
I've
No.
never met her before.
Oh my God.
I just feel sorry for her.
I don't.
She's all alone.
She should be. She's
And
mean.
for some reason.
Mean people should be alone and
I
unhappy
feel
in the
like
world.
it's up to me to protect her.
Well, then you do it. Why are you dragging me into this? You can't even protect yourself. What are you going to do with the child? Like, if you're being attacked by a monster. Oh no, James, save us. James couldn't care. Like you said, all I care about is my dead wife. My dead wife and sticking my hand in places they shouldn't go. Ooh, what the hell's that? I got the copper ring. Excellent. I'm assuming that we put that on the hands because I'm looking for things to shove in there. All their faces look like Mike Myers masks and I don't like it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's that edge of terrifyingness that is excellent. I found Andy's stuff great as a kid and some of the Terry stuff got so and so. Andy Griffith novels as a kid were great. I loved them, Shadow. I loved his novels as a kid, which is why I thought his joke book would be okay. But it has definitely not helped. Terry Denton also contributed to that. Yes, he did apparently, but we're not going to curse Terry. Terry can get off. She sounds pretty sus. Can we vote her off? I would like to vote her off, but I need her for my refrigerator now. I like that the light goes around her. Sorry. It's just that I find this funny. Bullying the woman is fun. Anyway, let's go up the ladder. Oh, more stuff. And hello, Level Up. How are you going? What a lovely time to come into stream as I'm torturing fake Maria at the bottom of the thing. Are you a fan of Silent Hill at all? Level Up. I always like. I don't think there's ever a good time to drop into my streams. Like, there's never like a point where it actually is making sense what's happening. It feels like. Oh, good. We're here. Okay. When I was a kid, I ate bugs, so I don't trust Greg's judgment in anything. Greg, were the bugs good though? Like, that's extra protein. Like, did you just need extra protein as a kid? Maybe young Greg knew what was up. Wait, is that something there? I still have the stupid books I stole from my primary school library. It's funny how like you end up with books from the primary schools, right? And you're just like, I just don't like that screaming, and they just sit there. Bullying woman is fun. Tell us 20. And hello, Sam Howington. How are you going? You dropped in a good time as well. It's a lovely time indeed. Such a lovely time as Talus is bullying a woman who's. I didn't even mean to do that. She's just fun to bully. You need to change the date from 2000 to 2020. Okay, so. Rightio. Now, right, so what we have is oh wait, no, woman, come with me. I mean, Maria, I don't know why I've suddenly I downgraded her just to woman. Where was the, like, I know her name. Level 2. So we're going to go to the fridge. Come on, Maria. I need your help with the refrigerator. There's a fridge in the middle of an abandoned place, and we're going to go touch it. I'm sure nothing horrifying will be in it. You know, it's a horror game. Nothing bad ever happens in a horror game. In a hospital. Horror games always have a hospital. It's like how video games always want to shove a sewer level in. Horror games always want to shove a hospital in. They're like, what's one of the most horrifying places we can imagine? The hospital, which is a really bad review for hospitals. So I need to go to level. Eventually I'll be able to navigate this, and you guys will be like, wow, you're such a whiz at navigation, Talos. And I'll be like, I am, chat, I am. And that fantasy will remain in my head, because it's never happening. I dream of good navigational skills. Never played it yourself? Maybe we'll take a look at it later. Also, the newest one coming soon. Yes, the new remake is coming soon of Silent Hill 2. So, Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2 aren't attached story-wise, so you can pick one up, and it won't really matter. But, I would definitely suggest Silent Hill 2 waiting for it, because, like, this can be, like, this is fun. I am having honest fun, but it is a little bit janky at times. It does fight the controls. It's very weird, because I'm using one hand to, like, do everything, and it's tripping me out. I'm like entering these like really casual stances we're playing, and I shouldn't be doing that. Don't leave the basement. Barry can't be your spirit guide. Barry can't. Yeah, but Barry's basement is dank and small. Like, think about it like this, Greg. Like, how much do we want Barry to be our spirit guide when he spends his entire time being locked up in the basement? Like, what's he going to guide us towards, Greg? More imprisonment? Like, you know, if anything, we should do the opposite of what Barry says. Where is the fridge? Floor 1. Floor 2. Back. Go. There we go. Okay, the keys actually work this time. And Dead Space has a hospital. See, everything has a hospital. You think about it, right? Are you guys excited for the Callisto Protocol coming out? What the hell is going on here?
Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat!
Oh, cool. Okay.
Here you either answer the questions correctly and win a great prize,
Alright.
or fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment.
Fun.
All depends on you.
Okay.
And our lucky, or should
Can
I
I-
say
I can.
unlucky challenger today is James. James!
This is a weird thing for that.
That's a trap.
Feels like a goddamn trap, doesn't it?
Here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and teacup. Silent Hill is home to a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love. The question
Okay.
is, what is the name of this amusement park?
Do I answer this in the elevator?
Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park. 3, Lakeside Amusement Park. Okay, quickly, on to question number 2. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years
Actually
back.
hit her.
A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe.
Oh.
Smashed bones, splattered blood, and finally, bitter tears.
Okay.
What a
She
terrible
bleeds
tragedy.
pink. She does.
What a
Purple
gruesome
pink. I
end
turned all the
to
blood to
such
purple.
lives. What
Okay,
is
so
the
I can't
name
answer the
of
questions in the
murderer
elevator.
who committed this vile
It would be
1. Walter Sullivan.
you exclusively want Barry to be your spirit guide. It's just
3. Eric Gaines. Now for
No
our
Man's
third
Sky.
and
And I
final
can think of 2
question.
games without a sewer. No Man's
It's
Sky.
an inserted old
How weird it
neighborhood
would be if
of-
No Man's Sky had a sewer level.
From there
That
to
would be very
Tailvale,
weird.
The central resort area northwest of the lake. There's only one road you can take.
The new Silent
Just
Hill.
One road, no
Oh, hang on.
more. The third and final question is, what is the name of that road?
Trying to read chat and listen to this at the same time.
2. Rindell Street. 3. Nathan Avenue.
Where am I? Is James isn't even reacting to it. It is weird. This is very weird. It would be less weird if Tails would stop bullying the working lady.
But be careful if you're wrong.
I don't. See, why should I stop bullying her? I don't trust her. I don't like this voice. You don't like the announcer voice, Sleepy? It certainly sounds like it's going to be sending us to hell. Is this a Mass Effect 1 elevator? Why does it take so long? I don't. We've taken the lift so many times before, Sir Meowington, and it's never done that. Look, they're not even.
What was that?
Thank you. Oh, thank God they're reacting. I was like, that was very weird. Like they just didn't react to most of that. I've missed part of the conversation. I meant the new Silent Hill though. Yes, the new Silent Hill is coming, but there's also the Dead Space one as well. I guess both are getting a remake, aren't they? Plus there's Callisto Protocol. I'm really hoping that the new Silent Hill 2 will be a proper reword of controls and buggy stuff, not just a fresh coat of paint. So, like, Rubber, I'm going to be very keen to play it now when it comes out after playing this, because I'll be very interested to see how they've changed the controls. Like, I'm hoping they can make it a little, like, I think that this would actually be a bit better if I was playing with a controller, because I would feel a little bit more in the game, but playing it with, like, one-handed with the PC, it's a really interesting, because it takes you kind of out of the game a little bit. Just because, like, I'm using the HD version as well, so I had another version that did have a controller, which was, like, the emulator, but, it definitely, it's, I'll be very interested to see if they change it on PC so that, like, you can use both hands and stuff like that, because that feels a little more immersive. I can just hear breathing. It's nice to have breakfast and watching your stream. Oh, what kind of breakfast are you having? Is it, like, a fun, exciting breakfast, like, pancakes made of bacon or something, or is it just like cereal? Just the, you know, the cereal type thing. I get so into people's food. I'm like, what are you eating? Watch the questions here actually be important. I know, right? At some point the questions are going to come back to bite us in the ass because we weren't listening. So they were politely waiting for the announcer to finish. I guess they were. Like, to be fair, they're very polite characters. It used to be a great time for reflection, inspecting character models. The wonderful Mass Effect 1 loading screens. Frustrating being a villain with a monologue prepared and they don't listen to it. I would be so mad. That's why villains tie people up.
You're
What?
supposed to be the big man around here.
Why is
How's a little
Maria?
girl like me supposed to help?
Just help, Maria. Just help. Stop being a. She came in screaming at us before for no reason. What's in the fridge? Shove Maria. Oh, it's a ring.
What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, James. You take it.
Thanks
Thanks.
for the ugly ring. I got the lead ring. I just say the graphics are pretty nice for a 2001 game. You're having chicken and coffee. Chicken and coffee. Okay, I assume separate. Or like a really cursed morning breakfast. Like, just save time. You just put the diced up chicken in the coffee. Just drink. Just in a blender. Oh god, that sounds horrifying. Yes, the graphics are good, but that's because Level Up, I'm using a, like a fan, like the fans came together and did like a sort of a HD version of it. So, it's like the fan thing, so it's not like the official thing, but the graphics do look much better because I'm using that. But that's why we're, when on my emulator one, they did look much more like potatoes. which hilarious. Separate, of course. It's, can you imagine the unholy blending of coffee and chicken in just one, like, really thick protein coffee flavored shake? On the topic of food, I had potato gnocchi with a chorizo and beef pork minced with tomato, but that sounds so tasty, Shadow. I just had a roast lamb for dinner, but yours sounds really tasty. I don't respect James. Out of shape Greg could have opened that fridge with one arm. You hate her, Sleepy. I know, like, I'm surprised that James couldn't open it by himself, but apparently he needed Maria. Maria, come with me, we're going to the door. I think the door wants the rings, the one with the hands. So, I like how I explained, like, I did ring shape for you, in case any of you weren't sure what a ring was.
Death is whimsical today.
And hello, Sphinx, how are you going? I hope you're going well. Interesting fact. So, okay, I think you guys will enjoy today's interesting fact. If James can work an elevator, level 3 is where we're headed. So, you also burnt your mouth. Oh, I did that with pizza the other day. You know when, like, the food, like, you've got the food and it's so hot, but you're like, I know I should wait like 5 seconds, but you don't, and then you like burn slightly the top of your mouth and it stays there forever. So before I forget, let me save and I'll tell you the interesting fact, everyone. You missed your drugs. Interesting fact, better have murder in it. Well, it's got some death in it. Not quite a murder, but there's some death. Damn addicts coming just here for the fix. Jalapeno poppers get you? Yeah, you can't, like, because they bring out the jalapeno popper, and you know what's inside the yumminess, and you know that it's hot, but it's so tasty and easy, and it's so good. So, interesting fact. In 1815, Mount Tambora, a volcano located in Indonesia, decided to explode. So, it's gone, and basically all the ash cloud and everything has shot up into the stratosphere. Now, this is the problem, though. This had been the biggest volcanic explosion in 1,300 years. So this was a lot of ash. Now, it didn't just come down. It actually got stuck up there, basically. And what ended up happening was this giant cloud of ash that was covering everywhere started going around the globe. And it ended in disaster for everyone. You know this one? You know this one, Level Up? Excellent. So... you just use your umbrella. You could try, Sleepy. But what this did was the effects from this volcano carried over into 1816. So it actually chilled the globe by 3 degrees. So it made it 3 degrees lower. And you might not think that's a lot, but that is actually quite devastating. What ended up happening was the weather all around the world for like a year was basically screwed. So in the Indian Ocean, all around that area, they had either like droughts or floods going on. So all the food was gone. It gave rise to a new strand, it like allowed a new strand of cholera to basically exist, which would go on to kill millions later on down the track. But because of all the flooding and everything, this disease managed to spread. In Europe, the giant ash cloud basically got rid of a bunch of crops because it was causing it to rain constantly, so everything was waterlogged. So this, Europe was not going great at the time anyway. This destroyed a bunch of the crops, which led to a huge amount of civil unrest just across Europe, which led to a lot of fighting. And then it snowed viciously in America, which also destroyed a bunch of crops and ended up with an economic downturn in America. It decided to kill itself. Oh no, Sphinx. And so hundreds of that, like thousands and thousands of people had died. They think it was up to about 100,000 people ended up dying directly because of the weather conditions caused by Tambora exploding in 1815. And so in 1816, they ended up nicknaming it. When people were talked about that year, they nicknamed it 1800 and froze to death. Was one of the nicknames, and the other one was the year without summer, because basically the weather patterns were that screwed. So about 100,000 people are dead. Everything's pretty much gone to garbage for that year, but two things did come out of it. So it is believed that because of the skyrocketing prices of horse feed, Karl Orris, the inventor of the bicycle, actually started inventing the bicycle because it was so expensive for horses. He was like, I feel inspired to create another transport. And during 1816, Mary Scheller was forced to stay inside because the weather was bad outside, and so she decided to write Frankenstein. So, all goes to show you that if a volcano explodes, a lot of people might die, but some cool inventions might be created. And that was the interesting fact. I'm sorry, Sphinx, that your computer killed itself halfway through. I hope you caught some of it. If the crops fail, I will simply eat meat. That's true, but then all the meat might be dead as well, because the animals need the crops to eat, or the meat is trying to eat you because it's also hungry. If you think how little people were living back in that day, exactly, like, it's incredible, isn't it, level up, like, the devastation, something like that. Of course, like, the people back in that day, like, just the tiny little effects, like, just 3 degrees lower across the globe, and all the weather, and everyone got screwed. Very interesting butterfly effect, like, it's crazy, just this one volcano explodes, and things change. I'd like to imagine behind your computer is a corkboard with crazy person yarn all over it for those interesting facts. I did have one of those at one point, actually. Not for the stream, but I did actually have one of those for something else. I've got a lot of scribbled notes. I actually have, like, all these sort of notebooks and things laying around. I had to clear them out a little while ago, but, if you broke into my room and went through my notes, you would legit think there was a crazy person here. Because, like, as, like, you flip through the notes, they're things that I understood at the time, or that, but for someone else, this wouldn't make sense. The number of times there's references to murder, cannibalism, explosions, and all this other stuff, and, like, just with, like, little scribbles or doodles I've done on them. Like, I was, like, going through one, because I also write, interestingly enough, my handwriting, every time someone has seen my handwriting, they have said, is that a serial killer's handwriting? It just keeps coming up because I write very weirdly, and it looks even more horrifying. Like in those horror films where you see somebody open a journal and it's got that crazy terrifying writing, that's how I write normally, unintentionally. So my notebooks are horrifying. They're great. I love them. There's a painting of a woman on the door. Oddly enough, the hand part of the painting is actually 3D and sticks out. Oh, can I give you some rings then? Let's marry the door. And hello, Pip. How are you going? Cannibalism it is then. Exactly. Cannibalism would be the way. If the world, look, if the world ends up with a shortage, we have to Soylent Green everyone. Like with Chernobyl, you would not have, I would not have been born. So without Chernobyl, what's the story there, level up? If like, is that like ancestors went from Russia, like over to Germany or something? Or what's the story there? That's interesting. I love butterfly effect stuff. It's always fascinating. Like, one thing in history. If I broke into your room, it would be jailbreak. I wouldn't have time to steal your manifesto. You'd end up in prison with Barry. Barry could always use a new friend. I put the copper ring on the hand of the lady in the painting. I put the lead ring on the hand of the lady in the painting. I could combine them. Are you happy now that I've given you... Yes, she's happy. We're through, everyone. We did it. We gave her some rings. Rings, just every time, if you need to bribe a woman, just give her some rings, apparently. It's... Intelligent people have sloppy handwriting. It's a fact. Well, then damn, Sleepy, is that counteracted by me failing to be able to drink successfully from a can? And that child would have been born, I would not have... Oh, right! Right, level up. So your parents were like, we want one child. And then, obviously, that didn't happen because of Chernobyl. And then, okay. Different to what I was expecting. But I've seen 2 of the Ocean's movies. I really think it'd be a good heist. You think it would be a great heist to try and break a barrier? Definitely not the answer. Tell us, is intelligent, not capable. Not capable of using cans. The intelligent person is just like, look, we just won't let them do anything. Get out of the way, woman. You know I'm not afraid to bully you. What's here? There's a note on the ground. The handwriting is hard to read. I took the director's key, the one to the museum. I hid it behind the praying woman when I went out for the day trip. I picked it up, but I did not steal it. I'm not a criminal. I love that note. That's a nice note. My jaw dropped a little. That happens a lot when I tell that story. That is a fun story. Like, well, you know what? No, it's a fun story. It's a fun gotcha story. Because, like, obviously everyone is like, oh, so they met, and you're like, no, very different, much darker. This is not a smart person note. Well, they're saying that they're not a criminal. It's an act of not confession. I'm not a criminal. I am not a crook. Just, where are we going? You know what? Well, we opened up a new section. Oh god, that's a very long way down, isn't it? Jesus, can you imagine building that many steps? That's too many steps. That's too many steps. If I was building that, I'd be like, that's too many steps. That's too many. Let's keep going up and down. Do you think she'll get mad at us? I like when she yelled at us. That was fun. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Oh! Oh no! The Pyramid Head Man is back! Oh, Maria, you're in danger! And I don't care that much about you to save you. I'll try, sort of. Oh god, does he have a spear? Oh no, Maria, run! Like... are we not running? Are you not afraid? There you go. Can I stare at you some more, actually? Got it. Hey! Maria, we really should run. I've seen what he does.
You just gotta get it together!
Maria!
Get your shit together!
Maria, there you go! She's running! She just kind of was very nonchalant about that. She's like, oh god, there's a bit of a murder right now happening, you know? Oh god, I keep turning James around to the direction. Oh, James! Take her with... James, what the hell? James! What? Well, I'm not shocked. She wasn't exactly hurrying. Oh, shove the hand through. She's dead. Just cut your losses. Cut your corpses, as you were. Well, Maria's dead, everybody. She's gone. Get it together. I did like that timing there, Shadow. That was a very good timing. Get it together. It's interesting. And sexy Pyramid Head. He was doing some very unsexy things earlier level up. It had to be explained to me what was going on. He orgied somebody to death. Which I didn't know he did. But apparently he's a very aggressive lover against the wills of others. And I was very caught off guard by it. And then everyone has been telling me about the sexy Pyramid Head, and then I was playing this game, and then I was like, I had no idea, and I was like, do other people know that this is what he does? Like, is this a known fact? The Morty voice. So the buttons didn't work, as you weren't actually hitting the buttons. I know, right? Also, it's so dark. It is very dark. No, Electro, why? I just have to read the word. Do you know what, Electro? I went to the shops today because I don't know why I'm justifying me going to the shops. You can all assume that I had to buy something. I don't know why I was trying to explain my motive there. But I was at the shops and the number of Baby Yoda merch is insane. Like, this was a different shopping center than the one I normally go to. And just everywhere I went, there was Baby Yoda. There was Baby Yoda in lights. There was Baby Yoda statues. There were Baby Yoda oven mitts. There was so much Baby Yoda. And it's too much Baby Yoda. The show isn't even on. Stop it with the Baby Yoda. It should be dead. And yet, people keep having just everywhere. I was becoming so mad at this merch. Do you know what they didn't have? They didn't have Overwatch merch everywhere. They had bloody Baby Yoda everywhere. I want my Overwatch merch. No more baby. Look, we've started a full-on rant. You've not even, like, had the song go. You've just written the words. Anyway, I too hear unexplainable strange noises. I must be going crazy. Couldn't find any Smash stuff here. Didn't hear a smashing sound. Just the, yeah, it's the unexplained noises. We found a door. I've work training piece of, well, have fun with work training, Pip. Thanks so much for dropping by. Have a fantastic rest of your time zone. There's an old book here about the history of Silent Hill. Do you want to read it, maybe? He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. So we want to go to Sanders Street? Ah, the Mexican restaurant. Gonza's Mexican restaurant. Excellent. Overwatch merch is dumb. The real life keychain costs less real dollars than the weapon charm in game. True philosophy. But Greg, I just want more Overwatch merch. That's all I want. I got the hospital lobby key. I need more of it. I just need... The child! The evil child has returned. I wish Pyramid Head had killed her. Instead it got Maria. Like, again, Maria was a bit psychotic, but Books about medicine. The town and the region are lined up here, but that's okay. Psychotic people are nice too. I don't have the time to stand around reading all of this. Don't you, James? I feel like you do. I'm in control. Reread the note, James. Reread the note. If you won't read something new, I'll make you read the... I wonder if there's something else in... Alright, shall we go find the evil child then? Hang on, have we checked everything back there? Okay, so... Does this... Do we want to leave... the hospital then? Is that what we want to do? So we just want to leave? Like, have we actually completed the hospital level? Like, I think we have. I think we've actually completed the hospital level, everybody. That's interesting.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
God, I love that soundbite. It's almost as good as... And then there's Chunky. He's dead. I think everything... should be everywhere with Overwatch 2 being released, but I haven't seen any. I know, it's so weird. Like, Overwatch 2 gets released. Where is the merch? Where are my overpriced Overwatch socks? Where are they? Where are they, Overwatch? Sell me more. Why is Overwatch so resistant to taking my money? I don't think PlayStation should have Overwatch merch until I can play PvE. You're like, I just want to do the PvE. Alright, well, I think everyone, we've cleared the hospital. Did that riddle guy ever say to go anywhere for the riddle? Like, is there... It doesn't look like there's anything, so I guess that's it. What was up with that riddle? It was so weird. It was so weird that riddle turned on. But, like, did it say to go to a level or anything like that? Guess we can just leave. I used the hospital lobby. We're free, everybody! We're free! Oh, we're in a cutscene. I think there's one optional puzzle box upstairs. And Laura has run off somewhere. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. He looks sad. Mary, what should I do? Mary's dead, dude. All you care about is your dead wife. Are you really waiting somewhere for me? In your heart, James. That's the lesson all along. Or is this your wait? Oh. I think that's what the riddle was for. Okay. No, Maria, now I have to find another working lady to please. Apparently she looked like my dead wife, so... Like, level 3 or level 2? I'm guessing probably at the top. Oh god, does that mean I have to go all the way through... Hang on, how the hell did I even get here? Oh, that's the elevator. So... Let's go back to the elevator. Hello, elevator. Elevate... Oh god, okay, I don't... Is it broken? I press the button, but the elevator does not react. Jesus, okay. Level for the, so it is level 3. I just have to figure out how the hell to get to level 3. Because this is locked. I think I can't get to level 3. It looks like I'm actually locked here. Maybe I've missed the chance. I think I've missed the chance, Barry, because I can't actually proceed anywhere this time. Since the elevator's not working. So I think I've missed the chance to do the puzzle box. A pink, leopard print skirt. Sounds like your wife was, classy. I know, right? A very classy wife. Overwatch and Groot. No! No, I would be so beside myself with anger if Overwatch somehow got involved with Baby Yoda. I would not know what to do. I would be so mad. I'd be like, I don't know what to do. Like, there's an emote and, like, Mercy's holding Baby Yoda or something. Oh, that sounds slimy. Hi, what are you doing outside the hospital? Oh, I have a gun. Right. Oops, I forgot that I changed to gun. Barry had a little chain, a little chain, a little chain. Barry had a little chain. It's metal gray as steel. And everywhere that Barry went, I sometimes forget that that's there. And everywhere that I miss this. Well, thank you, things. Oh, the Barry song. Do you think that was it? Like, do you think now we just have to head to that other place that was on the map? The, that's not showing now. Or do you think we can get to, like, I want this on Spotify. Good song. Just the 30 seconds of the Barry song. I'll make a Spotify playlist of all of my nursery rhymes mocking Barry. How about that? You turn at your screwed up eye. How is your eye going, Sphinx? Is it... Did the hole heal up? Alright, so I'm guessing without... I'm just kind of worried because it's not shown us the new circled area again. But I think that's what we need to do. I've got so many maps. Okay. I think this is the right direction. Let's have a look. A new album drops, songs to eat flesh and bully Barry to. That's the thing. Songs to eat flesh and bully Barry to. Find yourself a friend named Barry and play this album. I think I now see aliens. You think? Oh no! Like the eyesight is actually not going good. That's not good. Like that's the opposite of what you want. Oh, when you beat it with a stick. That noise, that wet, sucky noise. I want to go this way then? Yes, I do. They definitely make a vibe, don't they? Come along, my little friend. Let us go and find new areas. Ooh, what's this? I do like the music. It's very atmospheric. Look at that. Look at that lovely purple blood. Because you could change it in the menu. It was just built in. It was like, what color blood do you want? I was like, well, obviously purple. Makes it feel a bit more, you know, whimsical. Which is what you want with your brutal actually, okay, so I ended up watching some of the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary on the Netflix. It's not a documentary, sorry, it's a TV show that they did of Jeffrey Dahmer. So, for those who don't know Jeffrey Dahmer, and I swear to God, when... The fact that I call everything Jeff has nothing to do with Jeffrey Dahmer, but basically he was a guy who he did a bunch of murders, and he would kidnap, like, he basically, like, he would invite men back to his place, and then he would, like, lock them in there, and he would, like, drill holes in their heads to try and turn them into, like, friends who wouldn't leave, and he would kill them, and then he would eat their bodies, like, parts of it. Very, very messed up chat. Like, he did a bunch of... He was a serial killer. Very big serial killer. And, they made a Netflix show about it. And it was like a dramatization of his life. And I'd not watched it, but I had someone who was like, watch this. And so I was. And I've got to say, as sort of like... passively relaxed as I am about murder and stuff, oh my god, that show is so weird. Because they, like... try and make you sympathize for him. Like, they're trying to portray him as like, oh, poor Jeffrey Dahmer. Of course he had to brutally murder and eat people. Poor Jeffrey. And I'm like, no. He's a serial killer. They're bad people. Stop trying to make me feel bad for the serial killer. It's so bizarre. Like, you're watching this show and it's just so bizarre. I think it should be illegal to make movies or TV shows about real murders. It's horribly insensitive to the victims of the families. It's so odd. Like, I understand when they do, like, cases and stuff and they cover it, especially, like, Jeffrey Dahmer's in particular. Like, it was one of those big cases that rocked the world and it sort of changed how people saw crime and stuff like that. Like, I understand why they do it. Like, because they are things that have happened. But when they make them into superstars, it's so creepy and gross. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you... Like, I wasn't even going to watch the Jeffrey thing, but my friend was like, do it. It's very weird, Sleepy. It's very weird. But real murder? Oh, that's messed up. It's so odd when they try to make you sympathize. I'm like, don't make me sympathize. 2 eps so far, but you've only watched 2 eps so far, but I got that vibe as well. Yes, I'm only a few more ahead, but that's... Yeah, it's very odd, isn't it, Rubber? And you're just kind of like, what? Like, do the creators know what he did? Now that you say that. even if they're not actively glorifying it, which often they are, it's kind of messed up. It makes people considering that sort of behavior, think they could get the same sort of show one day. Yes, I think that is the thing that is even worse, is you get those copycat killers who are like, oh, I can be famous by murdering. And it's like, well, no, someone's already done it. Like, it's very messed up. Especially with the number of people who seem to think that that's something that they should do, which is insane. Yeah, I never understood when they make, like, I understand the documentaries and stuff like that, not the I feel like you just can't make dramatizations of the bad guys that, like, without it coming across horribly. Let's be real, Talis, it had the name Jeffrey, you were going to watch it. Well, because, like, I know about Jeffrey Dahmer and his stuff, like, I've read about it, you know, like, anyone who's ever looked into any sort of crime or weird things, his name comes up. But I don't really like to watch, I don't often watch dramas of real murderers. Like, there was that Ted Bundy show that came out that I just didn't even bother touching. That was weird because everyone was like, I love Ted Bundy, and it's like, don't love Ted Bundy. Like, stop it. Because I just, yeah, it's that weird vibe where when you're making a TV show, they make the protagonist sympathetic, and you're like, please stop doing that. He's a horrifying killer. Alright, so that's, I say this as I'm murdering things in a game, but you know what I mean. I think, I never actually saw Underbelly, but my understanding with Underbelly was that was kind of more gangs and stuff. It wasn't like these horrifically evil people. I thought this was weird how unlikable he was in Married with Children. What is... Who's that? Oh. Married with Children. Are you all dead now? Have I murdered you? Good, good, good. Speaking of the topic. But onwards we go. Cause yeah, like it's such an odd thing. I don't really understand why they make dramas of them either. Cause I'm like, why are you telling this story? It's... Oh my god, there's so many of them. That joke in a few. Excellent, excellent. I imagine some of the idiots, they think they could be cool TV gangsters. Oh, I imagine, yes. And like how when Breaking Bad came out, a bunch of people tried to cook meth, which is hilarious. They're like, I know how to make money, I'll become a meth dealer. Like that shouldn't be your plan A, B, or C. That just shouldn't be your plan. Let's not become meth dealers. What are those things that you kill supposed to be? My wife's dead ass, apparently. It was explained, no, actually those are the other ones. These ones are nurses. So these are nurses. I assume there's some form of but it was explained to me what we were killing early on were manifestations of my dead wife's ass. So for some reason that's haunting James's memory. This is what people have explained to me, by the way. These ones that we're killing, they, I think they're nurses. And James doesn't like them. Oh, there's something up there. There's a piece of candy. James's head is great because he uses his head like a bloodhound to find stuff. Yes, ass like butt. If I can find some Sphinx, I'll try and find one. If the enemy's there, and you'll see. But no, I think we're just with the nurses now. I'm 90% sure I've seen sexy cosplay of these women, like on the internet. Like, I'm looking at them and I'm pretty sure I've seen people sexify that cosplay up. Which, I've got to say, that's a pretty good job. Like, that's a bit of effort to make that a sexy outfit. Even like a sexy pyramid head, like that's a bit of a, you know, like, hats off to you for managing to pull that off. Oh god, I almost scared myself. I thought James was a monster. Yes, 60 Silent Hill nurses. Yes, okay, it is a thing. Excellent, good, I'm not insane. Why? What? And why? I believe, Sleepy, because it's the internet, and if you put anything on the internet immediately, goes, can we make it sexy? So, that's on the internet. That's you can blame the internet for that one. We can probably blame the internet for a lot of things. Actually, how much fun is this Twitter thing going on right now? Like, watching all the chaos unfold on Twitter. It's absolutely hilarious. I'm enjoying that it's costing Elon Musk much money. Whew. Ooh, a poster. I like that. Can I read? I can't read the poster. Don't send me to the internet, Tal. And the rules of the internet. It is, again, it's like Deathclaws from Fallout. Someone made a sexy Deathclaw, and I don't know why they did it, but they did it on the internet. And when I was looking up Deathclaws, because I was trying to use them for a character reference, it appeared. And seriously, that is something you do not expect. You do not expect to see a Deathclaw with like a very large rack in a bikini. It's not something one ever expects to come across in the wild, but I did. And now you know it's there. Have fun Googling it. As I know many of you will. The sexy nurses became a thing through the first Silent Hill movie, I think. I know, I'm trying to remember the nurse in the movie. I'm sure I saw it. Yes, now I see. Yes, I saw a lot of them. You saw a lot of them. You hate Twitter, Sleepy? Look, there's a good reason to hate Twitter now. I've tried to use Twitter. I don't understand it. I'm horrible at social media. I just don't understand. I'm just like, hello, social media. Let me try to use you. I'm just murdering now for the sake of murdering. Oh no, I'm hurty! I'm hurty, I think. I'm hurty. Wait, James. Oh, you're so hurty. Oh god, the little plus sign came up. He was such a focus on his dead wife's ass that he relives tearing it up again and again. Apparently, Electro. Apparently, Mary was she had a real banger of a body, according to James's memory of her, at least. That's all we know. Now stop looking at Deathclaw Rule 34. It's my favorite Rule 34, Deathclaw. You know what, you can live. I don't think I actually need to kill these ones. I think, yeah, no, I don't think I can. They can live, that's fine. We'll let them go out and be free. They can repopulate the world full of monsters. Can I go through here? No, I can't go through there. That's sad. I can hear something following me, but I'm faster than them, and that's all that matters. Oh, are we going the right way? I don't know if we're going the right way. I think I've gotten James. James, use your head. Find the way out. James, is this the way out? Maybe this is the way out. It's a tunnel. Tunnels go places, typically. Could be. Wow, this is a long ass tunnel. A door! A door, everyone! With. I don't like that sound. I've got to say, one thing that does help make this game a little bit scarier. One, this would be much scarier if I shut the hell up and we actually let the atmosphere do its work, but I kind of negate atmospheric games. I'm an atmospheric game's natural predator. Because I just keep yapping. So as the game's trying to be like, ooh, spooky music, wind noises, footsteps, dark lighting, I'm just here being like, I've got words to say and I'm going to not stop saying them until I run out of breath. And even then I'll keep saying words. And atmosphere goes straight out the window when I'm around. So the atmosphere, I have like sat here occasionally and just like listened to it. It is quite creepy, but the forced angles that you've got, where it's like forcing me to run forward like I'm playing Crash Bandicoot. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you? Do a really good job of making you scared because you can't control where you're going in the game because like you can't see what's ahead of you. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh my god. Just ruins atmosphere. That timing was amazing. That like, cause I could hear this like creepy noise coming, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not in danger. I'm here idly chatting to you all, and that's terrifying. What are you? I hate it. I hate it. Oh no, its hands are icky. They look like little flesh banana tentacle things shoved in there. Look at it go. I hate him. Oh. Oh, there's more! Oh, they're gross! I'm gonna run away! That is possibly the whiniest I have ever sounded, to my own ears at least. I'm gonna run away! Now it's unlocked. Can we not go back there, James? I don't like there. That was a horrible location. I didn't see anything. You sure there was something there? All that talk, that was a legit... What? Did I drop the F-bomb? I don't think I dropped the F-bomb. Did it actually, have I finally dropped the F-bomb? The thing probably hates you. This is true. Silent Hill is scary, but not when you're doing a stream. Ah, what is that? Oh, it's so disgusting. It is! Got that sound clip in the moment. Excellent! Okay, you're checking. You dropped one hell of an F-bomb. I dropped one hell of an F-bomb. I actually dropped an F-bomb. Amazing! I was like so taken back by that. No, but came very close. Okay, so I came very close to dropping the F-bomb by the sounds of it. Alright, so my record of not dropping the F-bomb holds. Like, that was... that timing was just perfect. That was... As she said, rewatch, it was 100% what the... Are you sure, Barry? You sure your robot hearing's up to time? Ah! Sphinx, this is the ass. This is our dead wife's ass. There was one F-bomb before this, making it 2. There is technically, yes, the secret F-bomb, again, that I didn't realize I dropped. See, that's when you know it's true sheer panic, when I don't even realize that I've... Normally, I'm very good at catching myself, so hats off to you, Silent Hill. Like, I just didn't expect it from below. I just wasn't expecting it. That's not a nice ass, but there's 2 of them, Sphinx. More of a what the F are you? What the F are you? Gonna whack this. Like, look at that. That is... It's getting jiggy with it. What are you? That's 2 not nice asses. That's not... That doesn't do it for you, Sphinx? This isn't your... You're not gonna save this image right here and just take it for your own private use? That doesn't speak to you? Oh god, I would be terrified if someone was like, yeah, I enjoy adult time with Silent Hill monsters. That's a terrifying thought. That's when you just... One, I guess, if you're having that conversation with someone, you'd hope you were friends and not just some random stranger on the bus. That would be even weirder, wouldn't it? Like, someone's just... You're on the bus and some stranger's just telling you about their private adult times. You'd be like, can I please move to any other seat? I would appreciate that. But then it gets even weirder if they like, I like Silent Hill 2 monsters. That ass. Are you dead? There we go. I'm gonna leave that one. That one can stay. It's not doing too much. You can... You know what? No. I'm done fighting you now. I'm going to avoid you. I feel like I've murdered enough of your kin. Tell us. Please stop. Why do I get that so often? Is an arse face or is it positioned around the other way? Because the bottoms are facing right way. I think they're just 2 arses combined together. Is what they are. I can't get in the mood unless I'm having been minimum a mad panic attack. The rain is back to being torrential. I feel like where you are, Shadow, it never stops raining. Like, you might as well just buy a canoe at this stage. Screw roads, just get a canoe. That lady can stay there. I've got other things to do, like go to this Mexican restaurant. I hope they have jalapeno pop. I really want a jalapeno popper now. My favorite thing is when people pronounce them jalapenos. Oh, who's screaming? Why are we screaming? Don't scream. Mexican. It says it's opened. Can't use it. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, there's the door. Maybe. Can I... Let James in! I don't know if it's the game bugged or what. Screw the canoe, hovercraft and said, that would be good. It's 36 degrees outside, you're not a fan. That's too hot. That's too hot. At least in... Oh wait, hang on. Do you mean 36 degrees in American? In Fahrenheit or Celsius? The town where my friend lives is cut off by floods again, so that's fun. Oh, Jesus, that bad. Ah, right, so 2.2 C, yes. Okay, so it's actually quite cold where you are. Fair. That would be lovely. I like the cold. Didn't like the ass, 2 out of 10 in the ass meter. Is that on the nurse, Sphinx? Barry, could you just... Or anyone who's played Silent Hill 2, could you just confirm if I'm supposed to be able to open this door or not? Because, sometimes the game gets a little bit janky, and even if I'm on the thing, it won't open. You prefer cold than hot? Same, Sleepy. I can always get warm, but I can't get cold. Very frustrating. is still too hot for my liking. It's still, you want it in the negatives, the negative shadow. Oh, on the double. Oh, on the double. So you like the nurse. Whilst Barry is checking if I can open the door. Bad joke from Electro. Okay, yay or nay, everybody? Why did the elf go to school? To learn the alphabet. Every time I feel like I can't get more disappointed. This happens. There's sheep jokes coming up soon. Doesn't look like open all, but I'll try checking. Because I'm just confused as to where the hell I'm supposed to be going then. It's never indecent to put more clothes on. That's true. That's true. Unless you're at a nudist beach, right? And like it's a forced nudist beach and everyone's supposed to be nude. You're there just adding more layers. I think then it would probably upset some. They were like, the rules are that you're naked and you're purposely not being naked. You're tauntingly dressed. Like you're just there with all the nudists and you have like 20 hats on and 50 gloves. 51 gloves actually, an awkward number to make them even confused. And the nudists are now all crying because you're being indecent and you're just putting on more clothes. I imagine you've rocked up with a giant chest of clothes and you're just there dramatically dressing yourself and now the nudists are crying. So that's time that would be inappropriate. When a joke makes you sad, it makes me smile. I'm glad. I can't think of a place I would be more uncomfortable than a forced nude beach. It would be very uncomfortable, wouldn't it? Find the second house to the north past Gonzalez Mexican restaurant. On the front porch of the house, you will find the letter French. Okay. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Sure. That's one way to do it, game. Oh, there it is. Okay, I could have just gone up a little bit further. Excellent. Why would you go to a forced nudist beach? Like, you were forced to go and be nude. You could, or, like, maybe you want to taunt them by aggressively dressing yourself in front of nudists. Like, that could be a thing. People like trolling. Maybe you want to go troll the nudist. I don't know. I've never had the desire to go near a nude beach, or to troll nudists, but some of you may have. Let's find out. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. That's true. A part of that abyss is in the old society. The key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside of the ground, inside of a box. To open it, I need a wrench. My patient buried it there. I knew, but nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. Very, very zen of you. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the museum was sealed as well. Now no one dares to approach that place. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. Hey, what a lovely note. If you ever see me outside, it's a hostage situation. Alert the authorities, please. Exactly, Greg. I only leave the house to go quickly to the shops to go and look at things that I want and can't afford, and then I return home. I just can't think of I just think of all the old nudist people. I believe that is what they're filled with. That is my understanding. I've had people explain nudist beaches to me, and apparently the majority of people at the nudist beach are not the people you would want to be nude. It's usually the opposite. So I don't know why you would go to the... Well, I assume the nudists enjoy it. Like... Or they've just become blind to it. I don't know why. Had the thought, haven't gone for 2 reasons. For the 2 reasons? What are your 2 reasons, Electra? Just, you don't wish to see the nudists? Alright, so... Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, my head is just filled with nudist beaches now, and I'm gonna try to remember what we're doing. Where has this conversation gone? So, we have... We have the letter from Mary. We have the picture from Mary. We have a wrench. What can we open with that wrench? Why? Why? I don't want to check out other dudes. That's true. That's true. That wouldn't be fun. Perhaps you were the ground inside a box to open it. So where? In the park. So I want to go to the park, right? So I want to go to the park. I only need 1 reason. That's true. You only need 1 reason to not want to go, and that is because there would probably be a substantial amount of people that you don't want to see the adult parts of, and that's fair. So I need to go to the park. came from the park. Oh my god, do I have to go all the way back? How do I get to the goddamn park? Okay, wait. I think I go to Source Street? I usually hate to look at dressed people. I can't think of how much I'd hate them naked. That's true. Like, it magnifies all the issues. At least if someone's wearing a shirt, you can hope it's like a graphic t-shirt, so it's cool. That's why I wear graphic t-shirts, so that if anyone meets me, they can look at my graphic the graphic on my t-shirt, and they can be like, oh, that's a cool image. So they don't have to look at me, they can just look at the graphic instead. I fade away. Just look at the pretty picture I'm wearing on my chest instead. That's why I wear graphic tees. I think everyone should just wear graphic t-shirts for that specific reason. That way we can just all, if you meet a stranger, you can just talk about the thing on their t-shirt, and that would make life much better. Jesus, okay, so I think if we go to the Blue Creek Apartments, we can go through now. I'm hoping. I'm not 100% sure. Reason 1, too worried about being outnumbered, but dudes or seniors. I'm a ginger, and there are parts of me that would burn like crazy. You'd be like, I would be very burnt very, very, very quickly. I can't believe the weakest enemies in the game got us on our first F-bombs. The Mandarins don't even hurt you. But they were very surprising, Drawber. They were very surprising. Oh, sleepy parenting advice coming your way. As an adult, you only ever need one excuse, reason to not do anything. This is true. You just need the one thing. Your shirts work. Ever met the Overwatch dude you scared off again? Oh my god, no, I've never met the Overwatch dude I scared off again. That's so funny you bring him up. I was thinking about him the other day. Because I was on another walk, and I was like, I've never seen that dude again. Which is hilarious. All these dead people. I know I've been this way. I'm always happy to talk about Overwatch, but... Oh, just some stranger walked up to me on a walk, Shadow, and they were like, do you play Overwatch? Like, and this is just in my neighborhood, like, out there. And basically, like, I was like, yes, and then, like, it was a very awkward conversation. Like, it was one of those times when you're like, why did you stop me? But I've never seen them, like, I've just never seen them again. Like, I love the idea of me, because again, I'm pretty sure I was wearing not just one over, I think I had my jacket on as well. No, this is summer. Me trying to remember things from too long ago. Must have really scared him off. I guess I did. He probably saw the passion in my eyes when I said, maybe I thought that when I said, yes, I play Overwatch, in my head, I was like, I did like, oh yes, I do play Overwatch. But maybe in reality, it was more like a, yes, I play Overwatch. Like a really aggressive, like, I've been told that, because I don't quite hear the tone I'm using sometimes. So I've been told by some people I can seem very, angry and upset when I'm perfectly calm, but like my tone is just coming out very aggressively. So maybe that's what's happened. I thought I was calm, but I've actually like just scared this person. I'm like, how dare you question my sovereignty to Overwatch? Obviously I play it. Do you not see all my stuff here? I'm clearly a mercy main. Can you not just feel it burning off my aura? You pleb who approached me on the road. The dirt road. Oh, so you think we should all be conveniently labeled for you, Talis, just so you know which of us are in the undesirables. I'd like to label myself among the undesirables. But Greg, you like Overwatch, therefore you are automatically desirable. That's how it works. If you dislike Overwatch, then you go in the undesirable corner. But if you like Overwatch, you go in the desirable corner. It's a really simple system. And yes, fair, I would love if people had on their shirt just something that they liked, even if it was just a cat, because that means that anytime I meet a person, I don't have to like awkwardly try to get to know them. I can just be like, what's your shirt doing there? And their shirt could have like a tiny T-Rex, and I could be like, oh, I see you like animals with tiny hands. That's helpful, thank you. And then we could talk about all the other tiny hand animals. There aren't that many. But we could talk about what a shame it is that there aren't more of those. And that's a whole conversation we could have thanks to graphic t-shirts. So I think we should force all the world to impose graphic t-shirts, but only of stuff that you like, so people could talk to you about it. No, the most else because she already has you. Just wearing, so is that thing just wearing too many pants? This thing? Maybe. I don't want to is a legit reason, but so is not even giving that reason. That's true. Like, just, you don't even have to give a reason. Overwatch is a hate-love relationship. Raccoons are the best. There you go. You can have a raccoon shirt. I wish they weren't so dangerous. They're rad pets. I've heard that they're very clever. Like, they're incredibly clever animals. Can I use this door? Good for me. Okay. So, like, I thought I was heading to the park. Yes, I am heading to the park. It's labeled red. Monkeys, squirrels, rats, mice, raccoons, more than you think. Yes, but monkeys suck. I like all those animals except monkeys. Monkeys and apes canonically suck. They are the worst. I hate it. Whenever I am touched by your support. Whenever I go to a zoo. And Poo King 69, fantastic funny internet number. Thank you so much for the follow. Overwatch became a love relationship lately. love relationship. Yeah, had some good games there, Sphinx. They're super smart, but their bites can be pretty bad. I only consider an animal a good pet if it can be around kids. I mean, if you keep the raccoon around the kids long enough, then maybe you won't have the kids anymore, which means that there's no problem. Like, you know what I mean? Raccoons saving us from the presence of children since 2022. I need to get into this park. But monkeys are cheeky, disease-carrying, smart, and cunning. They're pricks are what they are. They're outright pricks. That's all a monkey is. All a monkey is like the most prickish of a human being, but made small with a prehensile tail. So, no. Actually, do you know, like, there was... Sorry, I was going to launch into, like, it's not that much of an interesting story, but basically there was, like, this monkey in India who, like, stole a baby. The baby died. It dropped it. Because you shouldn't, monkeys are stupid, and you shouldn't give, like, they're smart, but, like, obviously, like, the monkey was, like, it stole this child, like, this baby. And then the monkey got bored and just dropped it and it died. So that's another reason not to like monkeys. There wasn't, like, I wasn't going to tell that story, but then I started and was like, well, I might as well now. But as you can see, there wasn't really a lot to that story. It was just, hey guys, do you want to know about the time a baby died? I know, such exciting stuff on my stream today. Like, we've covered serial killers, baby killing monkeys, fun stuff. They're humans with zero morals. Exactly, Rubber, you get it. You get it. You can't reason with them. Wow, good story. Do go on. I know. It's just, it's such a great. And then the monkey, it killed the child. Like that's it. Actually, chimpanzees have eaten a lot of people's faces. I hate chimpanzees with a passion. Absolutely hate them. They are despicable like little things. They are vicious, and people are like, they're so cute. No, they're not. They'll eat your face, and they have. They've eaten people's faces. That's what they do. They're awful. Right. So I've come to the park under the assumption that the note said, why didn't I take the letter with me? Why did he leave the letter there? I figured that there must be something at the park for me, but I'm not entirely sure if Barry, you wouldn't happen to know if I've gone the right direction, do you, Barry? Like, it said park, so I assumed with my wrench I could... that's a box. Is that... Can I touch this box? You know, I don't think it's a box. That one chimpanzee ate its owner's face because she gave it Valium, though. I kind of blame the owner for only one face eating. Okay, like, yes, if you drug your monkey or your ape, then that's also kind of on you if it eats your face. But also just don't have one. Like, don't have that as a pet. You can have so many other things as pets. Like goats. Get a goat. A goat's never eaten anyone's face. I mean, that we know of. But goats are clever, and goats would probably bury the evidence. Or eat the rest of the evidence. Goats are really good at that. The old way doesn't work. Sure, I'll have a squiz. Well, no, I'm just confused, Barry, as to where the hell I'm meant to be. I envision Barry straining to look at a window when asked if you're going the right way. Just like, maybe? Like, a mini goat. Exactly, Level Up. A mini goat. I would love, like, mini goats. Everyone should just have mini goats as pets because they're clearly the superior pet. If you get lots, then you can have a small herd of goats. And that would be great against intruders because they could headbutt them. I thought her friend's face got eaten, not the owner. Depending if we're talking about the same case, I think the friend got bitten, but the owner's face got she had to have a face transplant. I just can't remember that well, just know a face got eaten by a monkey or was in Valium. Why a mini goat when you could have a real size goat? Well, because if you have a mini goat, then it will probably fit inside your house easy. / you could have multiple mini goats, and that way if someone attacks, they could attack from different angles. Continue north up Lindsay Street to Cat Street. Start with Western Cats and go through the now unlocked gate past the apartments. That's what I've done, I think. A mini goat eats less. That's true. They can't shatter your shin with a headbutt. Ooh, you'd be surprised. Be surprised. Never underestimate a goat, especially if you give it a steel cap with, like, spikes. I need to find the stairwell. I've gotten us right well turned around. Heard one of a monkey that was raised as a pet child had to be sent to a zoo family, visit him for his b-day, bring him cake. The other chimps weren't happy with that and attacked him violently. Oh no! The family came and then they were like, kill this chimp has been loved. Where is our love? I'm looking for a statue, I think, is what I'm looking for. The less it eats, the more I have to mow. Oh, that's true. Like, depending on the size of your yard. Continue west on the gate to Munson Street. Head north up Munson past some nurses. Head west on Nathan Avenue until you reach the entrance to Rosewater Park. Okay, so, guys, this is great. My detection skills of reading the note and following it has so far been accurate. I'm in the park. I'm in the park, so I am in the right direction. Go team us. Oh, look at some stuff. I'm also finding things. How do you know compass directions? No idea. I think, I think the map, yeah, it's there. So there's the map has the north, the compass there. So I guess that's what we're using. Now I just need to find, can I caution, slippery, oh that's right, haha. It's probably this thing I've that was the dumbest thing to be entertained by. I'm questioning what was going on there. So caution slippery when wet or frosty. I laughed because I remembered me looking at it yesterday and commenting on it, and I was just, it wasn't even a good comment when I made it originally. I don't know why I was like, and in my memory mind, I'll reel out that memory and play it for myself real quick and be entertained. Jesus, I'm easily entertained. Immediately after Barry helps. I figured out I did everything right. She always takes the credit. I was already at the park, Barry. Thank you. But thank you, Barry. But Barry, where do I go from here in the park? Sometimes a good joke takes a second or third or even fourth telling. The thing is, Greg, I don't even think it wasn't even a joke. My comment yesterday was literally something like, oh, Frosty, I don't think I've ever heard staircases being referred to Frosty. And then I was like, oh, maybe the weather somewhere else is, you do. Do you guys ever refer to staircases as Frosty? No one answered my query about that, by the way. And that was it. That was the memory that made me like, I don't know. I'm not, yes. Okay, well, there you go. So yes, the answer is yes. We have Frosty stairs here. I just never think of calling them Frosty, but there you go. I'm glad that I laughed at the sign to get my answer. So Frosty is a term you would use. Take the left path moving north into the park. Go to the right of the path and move north until you see some steps on the right. Follow down to the next steps and pathway where you'll find the praying woman statue around the corner to James's left. Might need a 5th or 4th, 6th to go around. I'll just keep explaining the Frosty sign to you all. So bugger me. Those are definitely instructions you've given me there, Barry. Good job, thank you. I appreciate. Unfortunately, I am also in the middle of the park. Alright. So, I'm finding lots of stuff. Oh my god, how did I... So, I want to go take the left path moving north into the park. So if I retrace my step... Where is this statue of a woman? Come here, statue of a woman. I'm going to pry stuff near you. Because we'll get up to the statue of the woman and then we'll probably call the stream around there. Because I just realized the time is set. I can't believe how fast the time is going. I guess it's like a lot of Silent Hill is just sort of wandering back and forth, isn't it? Alright. So, we look at our map. So this is it. So, You take the time flies when you're talking about nudist speeches. That was a very large chunk of the stream today, wasn't it? I just really like the idea of someone aggressively dressing at a nudist speech. Alright, so I come in, and so we go in, to the left of the path and move north until you see some steps on the right. Until I see some steps on the right. Okay, yep, some steps on the right. Until you see, follow them down, and the next step's the pathway where you'll find the praying woman, etc. around the corner. What? Is this, did I not just... So they're the steps, right? Oh, around the do we have the... Were these not the instructions you gave? Hang on, what am I doing wrong here? Aggressively dressing at a nudist speech would take you closer to dress or steal theirs. Oh my god, you could steal theirs 100%, right? Maybe it's this. Okay, like, that would suck if you were on a nudist beach and someone just came in and took all your clothes. Oh, James, seriously. I bet nudist clothes last a long time. True, because they're not using them, are they? Like, they've got no wear and tear. They just turn up with a sheet. Okay, so... yes, kind of hard to make sense of when there's a detailed map inside the park, not gonna lie. No, that's fair, So, okay. So what we do is we enter the park, everybody. So we're entering the park right now. That's what we're doing. Go team us. We can do this together. I'm gonna pick up some gun bullets. Some gun bullets, you know, as opposed to other bullets. As opposed to all the non-gun bullets. So we're getting, this is the park, so this is the parking section. So we go in, and then you go to the right of, north, go to the right side of the path and move north until you see steps on the right. See, these are some steps on the right here. But does it want me to do that further? Follow them down, and then the next steps, and then follow them down, and the next steps and pathway where you find the praying woman around the corner. I just googled it. Travis the chimpanzee was in a lot of TV shows. His owner was Sandra Harold. Travis attacked Sandra's friend Charla Nash because she picked up his favorite Elmo doll. Sandra tried to stop him by stabbing him, but it didn't work. Then she called the police and they came and shot Travis. A toxicology report showed Xanax in his system. Jesus Christ. Oh, Travis. Don't... She tried to stop him by stabbing him. It was not successful. Oh my god, here it is! Jesus, okay. Hello, wooden woman. Victim of persecution by the blank and Jenny blank Carroll lived with pride and honor. What happened here shall never be forgotten. Can I pry you open then? Who wants to be touched by my wrench? Ooh, what's this? The ground is raised up only here. Could there be something under here? Yes, dig. Dig. I don't know why we needed a wrench for this. Can find this if you're all on your own. I know. Thank you, Barry, for the help. I did it first time too. Thank you for the help, Barry. Poor abused Barry. Alright, do you want to pick it up? Or do you want to just dig holes in the ground, James? James, pick it up. Oh, now I see why we need the wrench. The small metal box is fastened by bolts, so I can't open the lid. Oh, you can. I wonder what we get. I hope it's something cool. I hope it's a tiara and he wears it for the rest of the game. It's not a tiara. I got the old bronze key. Oh, good for me. We got a bronze key, everybody. Yay! That is beyond thrilling. I am ecstatic about that. That was almost even better than a tiny tiara. You just can't slide it out. I literally saw a cap. I know, right? But we will call the stream here for now. We will obviously come back to Silent Hill this coming Tuesday. So we'll be back with Silent Hill on Tuesday. Victory indeed. So we'll be back with a fantastic Silent Hill 2 on Tuesday to continue it. I think we're a good chunk into it, so we should finish it beforehand. Just a reminder that... Don't be scared, everyone. Just a reminder that we will have the Tuesday, Thursday stream after this, but the coming weekend that's coming up, I'm not going to be streaming. I have that scheduled off for something else. But then we'll be returning, because we should finish Silent Hill 2 this week. And then the last week in November, we're going to be doing Cyberpunk. So that should be very exciting. I'm glad you can make it as well, Level Up. Nah, clamping down the little gap, but Cyberpunk rules. Yes, so Cyberpunk is coming after Silent Hill. And I believe that Dead Space 2 will be the game that's coming along that will be starting in December. So in December it will be Cyberpunk and Dead Space 2. The subs voted in Dead Space 2 the other day. So that will be that game happening there. But Silent Hill 2 for the rest of this week. Argue with anyone who says otherwise. But a big thank you everyone for jumping in and joining me today. I really, really dig Silent Hill 2. It's very fun, even if I have destroyed the atmosphere of this game entirely with my non-stop chatter. But it just makes it that much fun. You can hear the police call on YouTube of Sandra Harold calling about the chimp attacking her friend. Of course you can. Damn. Is it a game, book, or poster? It's a game, a board game, and an anime. It's everything. It's everything. Cyberpunk is everything now, Electro. It's everywhere. But yes, and a big thank you as well for those who do lurk and for those who do watch my VODs. I do super duper appreciate it, everyone. You all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone. Wherever you all are, and I will catch you next time. Bye!